what this project actually is a bit of a side project of another side project. I was in the process of making a depthing tool, and I needed to put a slot through this piece lengthwise, and what I found out was I really don't have the support out here where I need. I'll go into this more in detail, but I decided it's a good opportunity to make some longer jaws. So this is how it all happened. This is for a depthing tool, which will come in a later video. And I realized on my vise here, the Sherline Vise, which is that guy right there, there's only about 2 and some odd inches of length, and the slot that I want to do would be way out here, and I don't have any longer jaws to really do anything like that. So I figured this is a good opportunity to use some of this spare stuff that I have around. It's going to be a 2-piece construction, so this piece here will be sitting on the bottom of the vise and bolted on, and then these will be bolted from the top, and they'll have a little channel cut in them, so then we can basically hold the part longer and have support where we need it. So first thing I'm going to do is just square these up, and then I'm going to take the jaws off and get some measurements off of there and put some holes in, and probably be a pretty quick project. Have all my stock squared up about where I want it now, the short pieces and the long pieces, and I have some parts of the vise. This is the movable jaw. Now the movable jaw is actually bolted from this direction, and the solid jaw is bolted from the back of the vise, so it's 2 separate things. So these are 632 tapped holes, so I'm going to actually drill and countersink a hole for the 632, so that'll be mounted on there like that. And then on the back jaw we'll have drilled and tapped 1032s, which is the standard screw on Sherline machines. So we'll get started with that, and I'll have to put my vise back together, and then we'll figure out how we're going to attach these. So I'm set up here in a small vise so that I can drill all the way through. I'm first going to do the 1032 tapped holes in this piece, and then I'll bring the other piece in and do some through holes for the number 6 screw. Alright, so I have all the holes done here on the jaws that are going to mount to the vise, and I have them actually mounted. And then I have these jaws, which are going to be the longer jaws, clamped in the vise. So I'm going to put some layout fluid on here and lay out some hole locations, and I'm going to drill and counterbore and then tap drill, and we're going to screw them right into the jaws while it's all in the same setup. And then I'm going to mill a center section for gripping. So the first hole that I'm going to drill is going to be for the head of the bolt. So this is an 832 bolt. This drill's about 280 diameter. So I'm going to drill that down first about 300 deep, which is a lot deeper than what I need to go, but I want to sink the head of the screw down as far as possible. Then I'm going to put the body drill in for the body diameter of the screw and go into the jaw that's mounted on the vise, and then this is the tap drill for the 832.